Okay, I got interested in Corvairs in '62. My first Corvair was a '62 four-door sedan. We really liked it. I knew they made Corvair trucks and vans. And after I traded that one off in '64, I've always had Corvairs for my second vehicles. About 10 years ago, I found a Corvair truck down in Missouri. It was green and white. I purchased it from the original owner, restored it, kept it for 8 years and sold it. Picked up this one about 4 years ago. It had been out into a farm out in Kansas, sitting in a dry barn for about 18 years. A friend of mine went out and bought it and brought it back. After 4 months, he decided he didn't want it. So I bought it from him. I figured it hadn't been started for about 22 years. So I went through the engine, redid the carburetors, redid all the spark plugs, put oil down the holes, changed everything, cleaned everything, put it together, started off. Been running good. It does only have 24,900 miles, actual miles on it as it does this day. So really, I guess you could say I'm the second owner as far as it being driven. And it is all original. There's nothing's been changed on it at all, except the seat. We did have to have the seat upholstered, and we couldn't find the original upholstery, so it does have a different seat in it. But the painted hubcaps, painted bumpers, all original. The truck is just as you see it today. That's the way it came out in the factory. This truck is just a standard truck. Has absolutely no options at all. It has one sun visor. It did not come with a cigarette lighter, or a cigar lighter as they called it at that time. The radio was option. Okay, open the ramp. Lay it down. It has a rubber molding along the side to keep it from scratching up when you're loading it. It worked perfect. The wheel, anything you wanted to up inside of it. Rear tailgate opens up just like the ramp does. It has a 164 cubic inch engine. 80 horsepower is the standard truck engine. 2 carburetors. So rather than if you want to change your oil, you don't have to take the motor cover off. You open up the little door in the back, service it. Has the oil dipstick, and the oil fill tube is in the same. You can change the filter without getting into the engine from the top. Get underneath, change your oil, and do everything without taking the motor cover off.